One of you commented in the last video.
Wait a minute.
Actually, how about we wait too? Okay, done waiting. Because Shane Dawson is having a baby, Ethan Klein has a new host on Frenemies, and Pewdiepie goes off on David Dobrik. By the way, folks, I'm happy to announce that I just got myself a brand new car. It's a Honda Accordion. It's very flexible. Irrelevant news. David Dobrik had a big surprise for Jason Nash.
What's something that you've really, really wanted?
A girlfriend?
Really wanted? You could.
No!
Now, that is one of the kindest gifts I've ever seen David give anyone. People underestimate just how thoughtful a heart attack can be.
Open it.
Jason's not wrong with that one, folks. In fact, that dog is so perfect that his expertise is apology writing. A match made in heaven. Anyway, folks, now that David Dobrik is back, all his friends are very happy they have a reason to exist again.
David Dobrik is posting again. We're all so happy and excited. This is so awesome.
We should take a moment and appreciate just how generous David has been coming back to vlogging and literally saving the entire Vlog Squad's career. Being one of 12 sidekicks is a tough job, folks.
We didn't know when this was going to happen. We kind of found out that day that he surprised us that it was just coming back. It felt so fucking good.
Thank goodness that some things will never change, folks. And David Dobrik continues to have a group of people who at the drop of a hat will literally stop everything in their lives for him. It's what David deserves, folks. After all, he is the Jim Jones of YouTube. No, I'm not talking about that Jim Jones. I'm talking about this Jim Jones, the one with the Kool-Aid.
And it didn't start off the best. It started really
It was
rough.
a series of unfortunate events.
Wow, I am so incredibly surprised that literally everything went wrong in David's vlog. I have literally never heard of anything like this ever happening, especially not in the last couple of months. Anyway, folks, Tana Mojo Jojo recently left our house to go greet all the paparazzi she booked earlier in the week. Now, folks, I know a lot of people may be confused why Tana is moving so awkwardly, but no need to worry, folks. She's still learning how to walk. And in more absolutely irrelevant news, Rice Gum has some words for KSI.
KSI not perfect. Like, I'm tired of his fans being making him think he perfect. Like, this fool is not perfect, bro. This got me tight.
Rice Gum is indeed very tight, folks. He's got no room left out of all the jealousy.
Bro, this is ass, bro.
I wanna wake up.
Bro, dude, and they're buying streams at this point, bro. They're buying views, bro. Who is listening to this shit?
Rice Gum is right, folks. Who's even listening to KSI's song? Thank goodness that we have Rice Gum to play the song for us so we can listen to it with him. And speaking of not thinking before you speak, Aiden Ross recently said this on his stream.
You know, a lot of you guys that watch me, you like literally don't have jobs and shit. And like, no, listen, because they're kids.
You guys are bums.
No, they're kids. No, you guys are kids. Like, you guys are in high school. I didn't have a job in high school.
Oh, well, thank goodness that Aiden Ross recognizes that he has a mostly kid audience as he literally spends hours a day gambling on stream. Because as the saying goes, you got to get them when they're young so that they can develop a lifetime habit of literally wasting their entire life savings at the craps table. All those lights on those slot machines aren't going to pay for themselves. Well, on second thought, actually they will. And in other news, the H3 podcast recently made an announcement.
Here is a totally not troll titled video for our members. The new host of Frenemies is...
Sorry, folks, I'm just waiting for the notification for the 3,586 tweets and videos from Trisha. Anyway, folks, a lot of people are still discussing the events that happened during Steven Crowder's meltdown on the H3 podcast, and political commentator Tim Pool had this to say about the situation.
Ethan and the content he makes is drama pop culture, like I said. And when he weighs into political spaces, it's actually very damaging to our discourse. Not saying that he's not allowed to. I'm not saying that he should stop. I'm just saying it does cause damage.
Exactly, folks. Tim Pool isn't saying that Ethan Klein or anybody else in the drama sphere should not weigh in political discourse. He's just trying to say that when they do, it's incredibly damaging. So maybe they should think twice before they engage in political discourse. By the way, thank you so much, Tim Pool, for saying something and then immediately backtracking so that it looks like he didn't say what he actually said. You can't blame Tim, folks. It can be hard to stand by your statement sometimes, especially when it looks like you're filming your videos in your mom's basement.
If we're trying to have really serious discussions about the CDC and you want to exploit that for personal gain, I'm going to call you a bad person.
Folks, we should take a moment right now and applaud Tim Pool for courageously calling out evil Ethan Klein for trying to exploit the discourse around the CDC and the mask wearing after Steven Crowder literally spent 2 episodes of his show roasting Ethan's wife for wearing a mask during the height of the pandemic at an outdoor comedy show at Whitney Cummings' house. I am so thankful that we live in an era where we can totally recalibrate the facts so that it fits whatever narrative we're trying to spin. That paired with outrage is a perfect combination for manipulation. Hey, that rhymed.
Take your stupid garbage games somewhere else and get out of my face. Ethan, you want to come into the political space and burn it all down around you. Okay, fine. I can commend you for your talent and ability in doing so, and then I will say you're a bad person.
Tim Pool can be seen here sniffing his own fart is 100% correct, folks. At the end of the day, folks, we have to be thankful for the sacrifice that Tim Pool is giving us in gatekeeping the entire political community. Only Tim Pool gets to decide what political discourse should look like, preferably as he makes himself look like a turtle.
Watching 2 cis white men, each with a crew of 6 cis white men backing them, arguing over who won a debate that never even happened is special.
Yes, folks, Trish Paytas is venturing into politics, and I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to when they start beefing with Donald Trump and they start making 50 videos on each other.
Not knocking anything, I like it. I'm adopt the same mindset that I win everything even if I never participate.
Well, sounds like they'd make a great failed presidential candidate. And in other news, Shane Dawson is back and hiding behind a towel.
My problem is I feel ugly. I'm not ready to be on camera. I'm still like, all the drama channels are still using the picture from my last apology video a year ago.
Well, there's a very simple solution to that, folks. Shane Dawson just has to get canceled again, do another 30-minute apology video, then drama channels will have plenty of material to screenshot.
But you can't even Photoshop a new picture every time. They use the same picture of the same person every time. Like, Tana has had the same picture in 47 thumbnails.
I mean, it's not Tana's fault, folks. It's hard to get a clear picture of her because she's still learning how to walk.
I'm showing portions of my face. So then if the drama channels want it, they have to piece it together. It's a lot of photoshopping.
Gotta be honest with you, folks. I appreciate Shane Dawson giving drama channels the opportunity to get a whole bunch of screenshots for thumbnails that'll make them look absolutely ridiculous.
Baby shirt because, like, we want to have a kid. So, like, if we start putting it out into the world with our purchases, it will come true.
So who's gonna have your kid?
That's what we don't know yet. We're thinking about it, but, like, this is our first step into, like, putting energy into the world about wanting to have a kid.
What could go wrong?
Well, I just felt like sunglasses were easier because nobody's gonna use this unless the title is like Shane Shades, Tana Mojo, and then they'll use this.
This is good form from Shane, folks. I don't think I've had the opportunity to get so many embarrassing screenshots from any YouTuber as I've had in the last 2 minutes of this video.
I read a post recently that I died twice.
Folks, I think I get it. Shane is using all of these methods to hide his identity because he literally Tupac'd himself. Anyway, folks, Pewdiepie recently shared how much he loves David Dobrik.
David being a sociopath and with lacking any actual personality, I think that also shows in this house. David Dobrik house, it's also B tier. No, C tier. Because I don't like him.
Oh, well, that's too bad, folks. Maybe he can drink the Kool-Aid with the rest of the vlog squad and he'll be on board. It might end up having the unintentional consequence of him having to relearn how to walk like Tana Mongoose, but at least it'll rid him of all cognitive ability. Now, palate cleanser. Anyway, defenders, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. If you like, will be another person who shares their actual thoughts on the internet instead of cloud chasing. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you think? I want to know. Check out these videos right here. They're good too. Make sure you're drinking lots of water, taking the vaccine, and stay away from stupid people. Have an amazing day, defenders. I love all of you. Peace.